Salam everyone, welcome to DaringDeen blog. Another question for Sheikh Imran Nazar Hosein. This question is about one of the 10 major signs of the last day, and this is about Yemen. Fire coming out of Yemen and drive the people to their assembly. So, what is this fire? Is it something to do with the Malhama, of the coming nuclear world war, or world war, or is it something else? Is there a hidden meaning behind this hadith? Because in other hadiths regarding Yemen, Prophet ﷺ said that the people of Yemen have the softest of hearts. So they're really good people, and they've been bombed by you know who, Saudi Arabia, and they're suffering. So fire coming out of Yemen and drive the people to their assembly, and this is also a major sign of the last day. So this hadith is often ignored, but we should try to understand what the exact meaning of this hadith. I think it's very important. So I had to ask a question to Sheikh Imran Nazar Hosein. One of the major signs of the last day is fire coming out of Yemen. Is this, in your opinion, is this something that will trigger the Malhama? Because Yemen is being bombed by Saudi Arabia recently.
Yeah, this is a good question. It's also a difficult question. The Prophet ﷺ was passing by some of his companions who were talking amongst themselves, and he asked, "What are you talking about?" And they said, "We are talking about the signs of the last day." And he said that the last day would not come until, and then he mentioned 10 signs. And one of the 10 is a fire which will come out of Yemen and which will drive people to their place of assembly, hashar. When will this fire come out of Yemen? We have not been given the signs, these 10 major signs, Dajjal, Gog and Magog, the return of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, smoke, Dabbatul Ard, the sun rising from the west, the 3 khusuf, or earthquakes, with the earth sinking and swallowing what it swallows, one in the east, one in the west, and one in Arabia, and the fire which comes out of Yemen. We have not been given these 10 signs in the chronological sequence in which they occur. And so when we offer an opinion, it is just our opinion. We can be right, we can be wrong. And I still have difficulties. Yes, Deen, I still have difficulties in trying to locate when will this fire of Yemen come out in the chronological sequence. I know, for example, that we are now located at that moment in time when the next major event to occur would be the Great War. They are lusting for war with Russia, NATO, and when the war does take place, they're going to get a bitter surprise, because we have information from Surah Al-Rahman, for example. We have information from Surah Al-Rum, for example, of what is going to happen in that great war. The next event after the Great War is the conquest of Constantinople. And the next event after that will be the Khuruj of Dajjal. And we know that only after Dajjal has emerged and declared himself to be the Messiah, only then, I believe, I can be wrong, that Imam al-Mahdi would be, the advent of Imam al-Mahdi will occur. And after Imam al-Mahdi appears, alayhi salam, Only then would Nabi Isa alayhi salam return. And Nabi Isa alayhi salam will then kill Dajjal. And Allah will then destroy, not release, destroy Gog and Magog. And then after that would come the end of history, where you will have Imam al-Mahdi ruling from a Khilafah state in Mecca, and that means that the kingdom, the American kingdom of Saudi Arabia would return to the garbage bin from which it emerged in the first place. And when the when the Khilafah state is restored, then all those who follow Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam will pledge their allegiance to that state rather than to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and the Islamic Republic of Iran and the Republic of Turkey and the Republic of Egypt and all the rest of that paraphernalia. That's gone, finished. What now remains is this Khilafah state. But our excellencies and prime ministers and presidents, they have less than a passing acquaintance with Islam, the knowledge of Islam. Yes, these are people ruling over us. The Khilafah state will be restored in Mecca, and Imam al-Mahdi will be ruling over the Ummah of Muhammad alayhi salam. But he would not be ruling the world, because our Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Jesus returned, Nabi Isa alayhi salam, he will rule the world. He will rule the world, and he will rule the world from Jerusalem. So Imam al-Mahdi will rule over this Ummah from Mecca. But Nabi Isa alayhi salam will rule over the world from Jerusalem. When will the fire come out of Yemen? I have to say to you, as Deen, I don't know. I still don't know. But what I can say clearly is that the Saudis are now building the fire. Foolishly so, which will consume them. That's right. Thank you.